So in this session, we're going to learn about the different field validation rules available to us whenever we create up a new table in MS Access. Now, putting it very simple, to access the field validation rules, we need to go on to the Fields tab, which automatically appears under the Table Tools tab when you select up a table, and it lies right towards the end of the whole menu bar over here. And we're going to explore all the four possible options under the field validation criteria over here. The first tab that requires attention is required. This asks me that that make this a required field. All instances of this field must contain a value. So what I'm literally trying to do is that do the first name field is required to be filled up for a row to be complete. That is, if I were to enter up a new value and leave first name as it is, so would it make up a difference? So that is, if I were to enter up a number, say sync 25, and then press enter. So since the first name validation rule of required has not been selected, so it MS Access allowed me to move on to a new row to enter data. But say if I were to click on the required button over here, so it asks me that existing data violates the new setting of the required property for the field first name. So do you want to keep testing with the new setting? So let's just go back and rewind it to the previous to previous in which we were discussing. So let's name this thing as Rajat Singh. And since I have now made this field as a required field, so if I were to go on to a new row and try to enter up, say, just the last name and the age over here, and then pressing enter, it's going to give me an error. It is asking me to enter up a value for first name field because I made it a required field, say Sahil Gupta. So since I made this field as a required field, so I need to fill up this field to make this row complete. The second option in line is the unique option, and the reason we are going to discuss this is that uh, uh, this is a validation rule that usually comes up while you are entering up data in an MS Access table. And that is that if I were to select this as a unique field, that is the first name becomes a unique field, I cannot enter up duplicate data into first name. So say I try to enter the name Emma again, and pressing the enter button would automatically tell me that the changes you requested to the table were not successful because they would create duplicate values in the index, primary key, or relationship. So it is literally because Emma would be appearing twice in this column, and which has been restricted because we made the this variable as a unique variable. So I need to say change the name to Amy or something, and then go on to edit the last name and the age, and then only I would be able to press the enter button. So this was all about the required and the unique field validation rules for a table in MS Access. Stay tuned for the next session. Thank you for watching.